I'm Sky Crystal, welcome to my channel. I'm culturally confused and creatively liberated, and I'm doing a studio tour of my new little studio space. It's in my bedroom, so I'm just going to show what is my studio area where I work, or plan to do so, because I haven't really done anything. The last time I attempted it was I made part of a video and then needed a nap, so I'll try and make it through. So yeah, this is my cute little studio space. I've got a chest of drawers here that basically is clothes as well. So it's just the top drawer that I keep art supplies in. A different selection of sketchbooks that I've got going on here. This one is a plants research sketchbook. This one's an empty one because I want to keep an empty sketchbook just in case I start a new project. This is, I'll show you the mood board for the inspiration of what I'm going to be doing. But basically, the crochet puffer jacket made out of single flowers, and I want it to be reversible as well, so I'm going to do that. And then there's a mood board, and then a couple of mood boards. I'm vibing, and we've got a couple of designs and stuff as well in there. Not 100% sure on where this is going, kind of had to take a break from it, but this looks like some sort of uncooked croissant, so I'd really like this one the most, so we'll see where that goes. And then we'll put those in. And then this one is a graphic design sketchbook of all things plants. Still need to finish doing that doodle and everything like that. And this is just a basic sketchbook that I've got loads of ideas and content planning and stuff. It's kind of boring, but it's practical. So I've got some sticker designs in there as well. And then that little painting that I'm still working on. And this sketch of a coffee machine that I really love. She's beautiful, I love her. And then I've got a toilet roll in here. I don't know if it's an emergency toilet roll or just stuff I use for art. My broken phone. And then on top, I've got another chest of drawers with my layout paper and some other random things in there. So I'm going to turn these into a sketchbook of different pages of colour from all of my palettes. We have a beautiful Boston fern, my sunglasses collection, and this beautiful Monet choker, which is super pretty. And then I've got a Monet print that I picked up in a little shop down the road, an art book of flowers in art, and this kind of work in progress projects thing that I've got going for sewing and stuff, works in progress and stuff that I need to finish, so I'm going to do that at some point. Other work in progress fabrics and stuff, and stuffing as well for concept pieces for the puffer jacket. And I've got my camera bag, which is sad and empty. I'm going to get a camera and put it in there, so stay tuned for that. And then I've got this beautiful wicker basket that I've got some project ideas for, and then some art books on top. This is one of my favourite pieces that I've been working on recently because of this chair vibe going on. It's a little bit 3D, it's a little bit flat. I like it a lot, love the colours. And the plants are just a vibe, so I'm going to work on the flowers as well. And just the texture is really difficult to work with, but that's for a different video. But it's beautiful, so I love these paints. I've got my favourite selection of paints, which at the moment is basically all the paints that I have, but they are amazing pastel colours. And then also just some more vintage colours, I suppose I would call them. I want to get more paints, so I'm going to do that. I have this really cool graphic design book. Highly recommend this if you're into graphic design, or even not into graphic design, just art in general. It's really useful for a lot of different references in regards to multiple different subjects as well. So it's explorative. I would highly recommend it. And yeah, then I've got Grayson's Art Club, the exhibition volume 2 with volume 1 over here. It's just like a collection of different artists and stuff, which is really cool. And it's super colourful and super inspiring with some various different pieces of work, which is really cool. And then my favourite selection of paintbrushes. They're really tiny. I love them. Like, super helpful. I'm only using a couple on this so not to ruin my other brushes at the moment because of the like texture of the wood. I've just been using these two brushes, which are slightly bigger than my usual thing that I do when I'm working on paper. And then I've got my little tissue that I just like wipe stuff on and then just keep it because it looks cool. I'll probably add it to that sketchbook that I'm going to make. So then I've got my paper palette, which is brilliant. I love these things. You just tear it off when you're done. Then I've got a selection of beautiful plants and a humidifier and a hydrometer or hydrometer. And then my water bottle, this excellent lens mug, and a cute little jar. And then some biscuits out for my snacks and my doggo, because he likes those biscuits quite a lot. And then some Velcro plant ties, some sewing stuff, just like really random useful stuff. Then I've got batteries in this one, and then my sewing pins and the sewing clips even in the other. And then in this one it's empty. A jar for water. I've also got these little jars for buttons. Okay, then on this side I have this magical chair, my crayon chair, which I picked up in the shop down the road as well, which is sensational. With one of like the plants on it, so I thought it was perfect for a plant stand. But it's got crayons as legs. Like, yay. And then Bohemian Vibe table as well, which I absolutely love, with the Kentia palm on it. And she's beautiful. She is a big lady and I love her to pieces because she fills this corner up with just pure joy, so that's nice. And then I've got all my fabrics and everything here for projects that I want to make, like 2-piece cord sets and stuff, and then a kimono with this one. I'm not sure about this one. I might just keep it as a whole thing, but might turn it into a 2-piece as well. And then over here I've got some like crochet samples that I've been working on, kind of like stitches that I wanted to like kind of create somehow. So then I've got kind of a getting ready section. I've got all my jewellery and stuff like that here, and then this gorgeous tin, which I absolutely love. And then I've got this absolute sensation of the Cebu Blue Pothos. Beauty, look at it. They are stunning. I love this corner. It's really cute. And then I've got my handbags, my like wicker ones and woven ones and stuff, and then more like colourful funky ones at the bottom. I've got a tapestry one as well, which I absolutely love. I got that for like £1 in a charity shop. And then all of my bags that you can't really see, I'll show you in a second, down here as well. So I have been collecting bags, clearly. Until I get them out, I don't realise how many bags I have, so yay. And I also have this beautiful mirror that was gifted to me from one of my friends. I absolutely love this mirror. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Hi. And then that's where I keep the tin. I've got a little cat here. A Cebu Blue. And just some other bits like nail varnish, watches, jewellery, some essential oils, lip balm, and then like makeup and stuff. And then these cute little perfumes, which are really, really cute. I love them. This one's a rose one, and this little peacock one is a jasmine one. And then, yeah, that is my studio tour. Thank you very much for being here and for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. When I've got more stuff for like studio related things, I'll do another studio tour and an update and everything like that. But thank you very much for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye.